Hello everyone and welcome to this video where I'm going to be telling you all about Big Little and what you can expect and get excited for once you get into a sorority. So this is actually my second sorority recruitment video of this fall 2021, and I wanted to make these videos to give you guys all the information I wish I had known before going into sorority recruitment myself, because I did just graduate from High Point University this past May, so I do know so much about how the sorority process works, especially one of my favorite things, Big and Little. So I'm super excited to explain it to you guys if you do not know about it and get you even more excited if you do. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So if you are not familiar with what Big Little even is, when you get into a sorority and you are new, you are automatically the little. And then any older girl that doesn't have a little or is looking for another little or a new little, maybe if there's transferred or anything, will be your big. These are normally a freshman as a little and a sophomore as a big, but can, like I said, be any mix and match of that. If you rush late or if some older girl rushed late, it can change a little bit. But your big will pretty much be like your one-on-one mentor and your go-to person, and hopefully, if you're lucky, end up one of your best friends like mine was for me. But even if they are not, it is still a great person that knows so much about your sorority and what you do and the expectations and everything like that. But on top of that, I also want to mention you will have like a pledge mom. So to put this into like common terms, your pledge mom would be like your teacher about the sorority, and your big would be like your real mom who is like dedicated to you and making sure you are good and know what you're doing and are not like overwhelmed by everything. So it's kind of like your one-on-one position where like your pledge mom will be like helping everyone, if that makes sense. So when your Big Little process starts, they will probably do a round of like speed dating, which is so much fun, and it's like a little party where all the new girls that are littles will be meeting girls that are potential bigs. So girls that are looking for a little or another little to add in addition to their family, which is another word. So it builds on, obviously, when you become a big next year, you'll be taking a little, and then your big will be your little's grand big, if that makes sense, and so on. But anyways, in this speed dating, you will get to meet so many girls, and they'll have you like start with one and talk to them for like a minute or two, and then you'll rotate and talk to another one for a minute or two. So if this goes on for like 30 minutes, you'll get to talk to like 30 girls, which is crazy and so much fun, and will really help you to start to figure out who might be a good fit to be your big. So after this like speed dating round, they will give you something to fill out to like put down who you think would be a good fit for you. And then the bigs will also get to pick what girls they think would be good littles for them. And then the pledge mom, like I said before, will be the person that kind of goes through all those and looks and says like, oh, both these girls are interested in each other, or like, I know this girl and I've met this new girl and I think they have a lot in common, but maybe they didn't get into that enough, or maybe they didn't meet during speed dating, like anything like that. And they'll try to place girls that would be good fits together or just like are interested in each other. So it's a really fun way to start. So when the pledge mom does make those pairs, that's called like a temporary big for you as a little. So these temporary bigs are like your big for like a week or a couple days, which is so fun because then you have like so many bigs like so quickly and you meet so many older girls. So even if these girls don't end up being your big, you still have gotten to like hang out with them and do something fun. So I know when I was a little and I also again was a big, I did so many fun things like going to get ice cream or dinner or just like checking out some of the dining halls around campus and things like that. But it's just so much fun to really get to meet older girls in your chapter that could be your big, or just to get to know other girls. So when you do have your big, you have a bigger circle of people still around you, because even if they're not your big, they will still be your sisters and people you will want to really get to know. So it's just a great place to start. So like I said, all this temp big and little stuff will happen, and then you will go and make another list, and that'll be from a ranking of like 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, depending on how your sorority does it, of first the girl that you really, really, really want to be your big, 2 will be like really, really want to be your big, 3 like kind of like it'll just trickle down to like the girl that like could be your big. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So the hope is the same girl you really want to be your big really wants you as your little, because again, it is a two-way street and you want everyone to have mutual connections and desires for each other, like a good relationship. That's the best way to put all of this stuff. But once they have that, they will give all of the bigs a call only. So your big will know you are their little before you will know they are your big. And that is when I tell you that is the week of all torture, it is a week of all torture. And if you're big and grand big or anything like mine were, you will really suffer. And I say this in like the best way possible because it was so much fun, but it was also so terrible at the same time because my family was messing with me, trying to fool me and tell me it wasn't them when it was. And I wanted to be in their family so bad I couldn't even take it. So they will do a big little week. And during that week, you will get so many presents and clues and stuff towards who they are. So like my big told me she had a sibling on campus, which like she didn't. So just know they might try to trick you. But she also gave me so many goodies and so much fun stuff that was all Kappa Delta apparel. Again, I don't think I said that in this video. I was a Kappa Delta at High Point University. But my big gave me so much stuff and it was so amazing. And then at the end of Big Little Week, we had our Big Little reveal. So for my school, and most do it this way, we dressed up in costumes. So when I got to Big Little in my unicorn costume, I opened my eyes to my big and grand big and great grand big who were dressed just like me and knew that that was my family. And it was the most amazing feeling and experience ever. And honestly, it was so worth the long, terrible wait that they put me through to get to that point. But literally, I just can't tell you enough that it is such a fun thing and it is so worth waiting for. And getting through the sorority recruitment process is so worth it just for these little things that you will get once you get into a sorority. And that is why also in my other video, I said to save time and make time for yourself once you actually are in a sorority, because you're going to want to be able to fully put yourself out there for all this stuff and be available for your temporary big and little dates. So that is my best advice for this also, is to keep an open mind, keep some open time, and just have fun with it. Because like I said, even if it's not your best friend, which you hope it will be, it is still a great person for you to go to whenever you need a helping hand or advice, or just to know and learn more about the sorority that you are a new member of. But yeah, I just really love Big Little, and I hope this information really helped you to calm your nerves if you're watching this before you get into a sorority, and really get you excited for what's to come if you just got into a sorority. So yeah, that is the Big Little process, and if you have any more questions or are looking for any more information about it, definitely leave it in the comments below, because it is something that I am so in love with and think it is just the best. So I love to talk about it as much as possible, because I'm not doing it anymore, and that is so sad. And I just want to be a part of your experience if you want me to be. So if you enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you, give it a big thumbs up. And also do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any more of my videos. But that is it for this sorority Big Little video, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.